if it were to flash crash or even backtest at the 236, or let's just turn the lights off, hit that 9 EMA, the exponential moving average right here, that orange line, and that's approximately like an 80-cent backtest even hitting these levels, would you panic sell? If we had a crazy wick like that, Bitcoin came to 30K, would you panic sell? And I know it's a lot easier said than done, but these are the things I practice and prepare, even when we were going parabolic and we're at 57 cents in April, like April 1st, and we're still almost at $1.50. I am not complaining. What is up, guys? Kevin Cage here with another XRP update. Like and sub if you want daily crypto news, and let's get right into it. So we're going to be talking about the Bitcoin price chart. How can we not? And of course, the XRP price chart, what's happened recently, and then I'll probably discuss more of the new partners for Ripple in the next video, so be sure to tune into that. This one's going to be relatively informal because of what happened. Absolute carnage, a bloodbath this morning. I woke up, looked at my phone, felt like I got punched right in the face seeing that portfolio balance come back. But again, this is why it is always smart, and this is why I've been a long-term advocate of always just having a little side cash. Dollar cost averaging. I know if you get, a big amount of money, you want to put it right into the market, but chances are that you're not going to buy the very bottom, and most likely you're not going to be selling the very top either. What we can do in this market is capitalize on what happens in between this volatility. If you can do that, you're going to be profitable, provided you manage your emotions. Now, from that recent high of Bitcoin, let's say we're, 64, 65,000, all in all, from wick to wick, and I know this is, the daily, we did in fact kind of wick all the way down to $30,000 per BTC, about a 53% decline, and currently sitting about 40% down from its recent high. Now, just so you guys know, I'm not saying I called this whatsoever. This was just a mental exercise 9 days ago. I know I posted this on YouTube, just talking about this and truthfully saying it is all a matter of perspective. XRP was 17 cents in December, 57 cents on April 1st, $1 plus, and people are still acting like the world is ending. This is the cryptocurrency market. There's plenty of opportunity, but there's also plenty of fear. And of course, there were tons of liquidations. I mean, we could go through it. We could talk about it on a variety of exchanges that lack a lot of liquidity, which is why you kind of see this, Poloniex, you could see Bitfinex, you could see Bitstamp, you name it, they all have some wicks that come down to the 80-cent region. So the reason being is this, I did not call that, I'm not saying I did, but I use these as mental exercises to prepare oneself because, come on, you have to look at the monthly, and it was almost too good to be true. We had two very powerful months ahead, and of course, we do need to create wicks on these lower levels, and funny enough, XRP USD on Bitfinex, we can see we did almost approach even the 8 EMA here. And typically assets are relatively reactive to those points. Reason being is because it is a Fibonacci level as well, these numbers. So the 8, 21, 34, etc., just like the sum of the Fibonacci ratio. Another example would be, I think, let's see, XMR, Monero, look at that, perfection. So this is on the monthly, guys, the chart that nobody really wants to look at least when you're new to crypto. And look, tapping perfection to the 21 EMA. So for me personally, I do like when we tap these levels and actually come back up. So I'm going to be curious where this monthly candle closes. We have 12 days left. And also actually turn the lights on. Remember, on these monthlies, I'm not really using the wicks for this fib retracement. I just want it to be a little bit more reliable. Let me fix this guy. So right here, swing high, swing low. You can see that we actually tapped to perfection on the 382 level yet again, which also actually coincides with another confluence with the 21 EMA. So that's why I like these fibs. Fibs do not lie. And currently we're still sitting around the 618, 702 level and potentially may be able to blast up again in the months ahead. I'm not on the 4-hour, I'm not on the 30-minute chart, guys. So we have Monero on the far left, we have Ethereum in the middle, and we have XRP on the far right. All on the monthly, as we can see, XRP is sitting just above the 50% retracement. Now, I'm drawing these fibs a little bit differently. I'm actually doing candle body closure. We're going to compare and notice that ETH actually did wick and hit almost the 4.236 at $4,500 to perfection. Now with fibs drawn wick to wick, we can see that we are sitting just above the 382 for Monero. We can see we are above the 1618 for Ethereum. That for XRP would actually be over $5, and currently we're sitting right under the 382. So we are really lower than every other asset in terms of a retracement, which is an investor, a holder. This tells me that we have more upside potential. Now measuring from current price for each asset all the way up to its highest impulse level that I at least utilize, the 4.236 Fibonacci extension, we can see Ethereum has a total 126 increase that it needs to get there. No surprise, of course, the opportunity is just a tad lower for ETH now because it already went parabolic. It had this beautiful beautiful run and essentially led this entire cryptocurrency market. So I love ETH, but in terms of earning potential, I'm looking to put my money elsewhere. All right. Now, Monero. Right here, from current price, about 740%, and XRP, about 1,000%, 1,060%. So all in all, I like the way that this looks. Now let's actually take a look and go right back and measure it with those candle bodies as well. So now, by lowering that fib to the swing high, swing low at the candle body, which would actually make it just a little more conservative in terms of an impulse level and prediction, we have Ethereum needs only a 70% increase, we have Monero that needs about a 460% increase, and XRP needs a 575 increase. All in all, I like the earning potential with XRP as one of the top most liquid digital assets. Next, I pulled up the XRP BTC chart and why I am bullish on XRP in the months ahead. Right here, XRP BTC, whenever I say this, I'm not saying Bitcoin is going to zero. What I'm saying is the rate of return for XRP will be higher. We've essentially been just in a downtrend for several years at this point. This is not too good to be true. So just take a look. Right here, we have the high of January 2018 along with December of 2018. So you have these structures. And now even we have Ethereum right here, and it kind of does look similar to this type of structure. Now this is Ethereum and Tether, Ethereum, the US dollar chart. So I'm not saying it's going to be the same, but what I'm saying is I'm looking for a golden cross to occur between the 8 and the 21 EMA, and it seems like we are getting in position to do just that. And also, another quick look is to see overall the RSI. Are we in position to really get a nice ride? Well, what happened over here? Well, we went up, pierced, and once we pierced and got that RSI up above, I'm telling you, even like 60, all we did is just kept pumping. Especially and specifically after this golden cross, they all kind of just occur at the same time. Now, what would happen for this? Would we be increasing dominance to Bitcoin? Yeah, ideally. I mean, my targets still come in mind, and I do believe that XRP has to blow past all-time high in this bullish cycle at the very least, conservatively speaking. All right, so now right here, that's 200%. That's another 370%. Who knows? We've never even been here, and of course, we could even draw Fibonacci as well and just kind of throw a retracement, engage it, and do candle body like we have been doing with some other assets. And I mean, just to show you, we are below the 236. For me, as a long-term holder, I'm quite comfortable taking that level of risk. And just for fun, let's actually just measure now from here to even like the 702 as a conservative, maybe take profit. 245%, okay, not interested in taking profit there. 1618, about 600% plus. And now let's actually just see what the 4.236 would hold in store for us with the massive, massive impulse level. So right there, that's almost 2,000%, about 1,900% in total. And of course, for all of you Moon people that really want that high expectation, I'm not going to judge anything because I watched VeChain do a 100x since last year alone. I don't think asking for a basic 2x, 3x, 5x is too, outlandish or greedy. So let's actually just take a look at this. And this is not financial advice. I just want to see from here all the way up. That is a nice 7,000, so 7,600% increase. Beautiful, 70x plus. Also, we'll be going over this in the next video. This is Egypt's largest bank joins Ripple network for cross-border payments. No big deal. Egypt is in the top 5 nations globally in terms of remittance flows from expat communities. Sounds like a perfect partner. And for anybody that is brand new to crypto, specifically just getting in this year alone, congratulations, you have just survived your first cryptocurrency crash, the May 19th, 2021 crypto crash. So of course, looking back, guys, perspective is a funny thing. And I know I say this all the time, but I think it is helpful for at least some of you. And people are still going to call us lucky when all is said and done. They're going to say things like, oh, must be nice. Oh, I wish I did it. They can. It's just up to them to take initiative. So notice, December 2020, 17 cents, 57 cents, $1 plus, and we're still freaking out and panicking. Is there anything wrong with this structure? I'm simply going to be holding a variety of my assets that I'm comfortable with per the fundamentals in the roadmap and the actual tokenomics. And notice, does this look bad? I think the structure is beautiful. If you go back to Poloniex and look at its previous bull run in history, I think we're going to keep going. And why? Well, because I'm not just looking at the chart. I've studied the technology. I've studied the fundamentals for years. And I know people are going to scoff at that. Oh, you study the fundamentals in an emerging market. It's so nascent, it doesn't matter. This market is 95% plus speculation. There's no utility yet, blah, 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 blah. Well, you know what? There will be. And when there is, I will be here. And also, most of the long-term bears, if you're a short-term bear and you're trying to, catch good prices with any assets, that's fine. I completely get that. But if you do not believe in the value add of cryptocurrency at all, man, I'm absolutely shocked, because most of the people that say XRP is going to zero and stays at zero makes no sense to me, because first off, they couldn't tell you what Flare Networks is. They couldn't tell you what DLT is. They wouldn't be able to tell you the first thing about the payments ecosystem or even the overall history and the evolution of finance. So I'm not really worried about their opinion, to be honest, especially even just the correspondent banking network, guys. All of remittance corridors and understanding the illiquidity in all the intermediaries and what DeFi will bring. It's not just XRP, but man, am I confident in XRP's ability to bridge a lot of that, or I should say, to mitigate and remove a lot of that friction in finance. And I know we all know, XRP is one of the very few digital assets in live production being used today by live financial institutions. We've done over $2.4 billion, blah, 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 blah. I know. But utility is still not driving this market. I know XRP has utility. Yes, it's providing actual services today, which is great. But we want that utility to get to some point where the transaction volume is so high, the order books have so much depth, that there's a variety of buyers and sellers and market makers doing large quantities and volumes, or high frequency of that, to actually push the price up, $10 plus, just an arbitrary example, and then maintaining it at $10 plus, so there's no slippage, and then somebody sells XRP and then all of a sudden it goes back to $5. We want it to get higher price points. We want this ecosystem to grow slow and steady. Now, obviously, of course, with Jevons paradox, this may grow a lot faster than we think, but I just want that volume, ODL, the XRP ledger trade volume, to keep increasing. And of course, all of us holders, Flare networks, the exchanges, executives, blah, 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 and specifically now banks and all these little custody solutions, the supply of XRP may be a lot more finite than one thinks, leading to additional multiplier effects. And also, we're going to be keeping an eye on the escrow. And also, I did see that a lot of people are boycotting CoinMarketCap because they are using old APIs to kind of make XRP's market cap look terrible. So in comparison to like Tether and other assets. So that's a joke. So I might be boycotting them a little bit more. I still use them for, watch lists, as you can see right here, but just wanted to point that out. So anyways, guys, I know this was tough. It's tough on all of us, and truthfully, we are all in this together. Do I have full faith that XRP will blast out of this after this little consolidation period? Yes, it's nothing we haven't seen before. We've been through it all together. We've seen 15 cents at XRP, 11 cents XRP, $1. So at the end of the day, we just have to enjoy the moment and think, hey, we are still over $1. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Be sure to like, sub, links are in the video description, and I will catch you in the next one.